After the battles of Godzilla x Kong the New Empire, it is clear the world currently has a semblance of peace among the Titans. But an unlikely opponent may already be mobilizing, with humanity witnessing the power of these massive creatures causing devastation on untold levels, and with unknown threats lying in the hollow earth and the skies above, man is reaching its limit. This also has been accelerated with the arrival of the Scar King, and with Monarch seeing no other option than by arming Kong and gaining allyship from Godzilla and other Titans. The world emerged safe, but in order to keep the damage from happening again, humanity may be mobilizing against the Titans. As thanks to Godzilla vs. Kong, humans in the form of Apex were able to build and breed Titans. And thanks to Godzilla x Kong the Hunted, it is clear humanity is closing the gap among the Alphas. And if the government takes over Monarch, which is feared in the film, these following Titans may be created in order to make humanity the Alphas once again. Biollante, the plant-based Titan of Toho, may be one of these creatures. Originally formed from plant cells infused with Godzilla cells, Biollante fought Godzilla, and for some time nearly finished off the Big G with bacteria created from its body. Monarch could create the Titan in order to combat both Godzilla and Kong, as a plant-based Titan is usually very difficult to handle. Moving on, Mecha King Ghidorah is a Titan that has only been on the screen once, but has left a massive impression among Toho and the Monsterverse. As seeing this situation, this could be the place where King Ghidorah, or Mecha King Ghidorah, arrives in the nick of time. Seeing that Ghidorah has arguably been the most difficult biological Titan for Godzilla to fight, a mechanized version may be able to do the trick, and humanity may be already crafting based on the research done through Apex with Ghidorah's skull in the formation of Mechagodzilla. Mechanicong is the robotic counterpart to King Kong. And with the success of Mechagodzilla, a mechanized Kong could be in the works, as it can be seen as a way to fight back against Kong, as it's seemingly shown through Godzilla x Kong the Hunted. A mechanized humanoid type of Titan could in fact be strong enough to take down Kong. I could definitely see the increase and creation of a mechanized Kong, or in this case Mechanicong, being done through the inverse of the research created to give Kong his beast glove. As being reimagined and reworked from the outside in, we could see an entire body of a new Titan formed from this research alone, and something that could actually difficultly battle Kong and even Godzilla. Moving on to another Titan, Monster X is one of these Titans that once is the most powerful opponent that has faced a Godzilla from Toho. As Monster X's original origins come from being brought over to Earth in the event to fight Godzilla and the other Titans to take over the planet by the aliens of Planet X. There is a possibility that this power from the minus gravity beams that it had, as well as its ability to stand toe-to-toe with Godzilla, is a case for a creation of some sort, an adaptation by Legendary. A Monsterverse version of Monster X and its origin could be found in the remains of Ghidorah, and unlike a mech attempting to make a clone or hybrid, would be the way that Monster X may come into existence, as Monster X does hold one more key factor, if those who are not aware, into its Kaiser X or Ghidorah evolution, where it transforms from its Monster X form into its Kaiser Ghidorah form. Now, this would be a very interesting situation to see, as with the added information from Godzilla x Kong the New Empire, Godzilla can undergo similar evolution to an extent on a cellular level that we see after his defeat of Tiamat, absorbing a little bit of the DNA in cells to change him to be a little bit more aquatic. There is an ability that could be added to this Monster X version in the Monsterverse, being able to transform into its winged dragon form after some time progresses in a fight between it and Godzilla. As we would have to include Kong, both of them might have to team up to deal with such a powerful threat. And without even understanding the fact that Kaiser Ghidorah is very strong, this could be the ultimate test for both Godzilla and Kong, if so chosen to be adapted. Finally, we look at Kiryu, the Millennium Series Mechagodzilla, and it is like no other mech. Its weapons array and design alone, and also its story, set it apart, as Kiryu was built using the skeletal remains of the 1954 Godzilla in its timeline. It was also considered to be a bio-robot with untold potential when finished. But everything was not so simple, as the restless soul of Godzilla actually remained in its skeleton. And for a MonsterVerse adaptation, the foundation has actually existed since the beginning of the series. Because as far back as 2014, the remains of the Titan Dagon have been seen, as the framework has been laid out since Godzilla Aftershock, as Dagon's soul could remain in its skeleton. As its soul could still remain restless from its battle with Muto Prime, this could be a case of the skeleton being unearthed and utilized in the construction of a more perfected Mechagodzilla, as this could easily turn it into an extremely powerful fighting machine, with an incarnation being as powerful as a Gojira, and united with the best and brightest tech, this Titan could slay the current alphas and stand in the heart of humanity's defense. As all the Titans mentioned today have some particular usage or situation that may bring them into existence, there is much more to go on, as we do know a sequel for Godzilla X Kong has already been announced. It hasn't exactly been said what the title will be or even what the story might hold for us, but we do know that thanks to the novelization and the movie, humanity is inching closer and closer to fighting back against the Titans, and only time will tell. This has been Brad from the Ed Army signing off, and for all of you out there, to sign on.